When you realized that you were somebody who could be vulnerable on stage in that way, what was that realize like what was this process? Because when you start out as a comedian, you're like telling all these jokes and you're trying to find that voice. But when you finally found that voice, did you feel comfortable? Did it feel like something clicked for you?
There was a moment where I was probably 5 years into comedy, and my agent, who's more on the acting side, uh, came to a show. He goes, "Man, I could listen to you make fun of yourself all day." And I said, "What if I took that statement literally? What if I took that at face value and experimented with that?" And there's obviously some point of diminishing returns, but he was not wrong. Of me being the butt of the joke. When I started out, my voice was very different than what it was now. I liked picking on people. I liked punching down. I
Hmm.
liked stories where I won, and I failed spectacularly trying to do that.
Right.
Um, and slowly, the crowd will shape you into the best version of you if you listen to them. So my jokes just naturally evolved into the more me losing, me being vulnerable. And I would say that there was a moment maybe like 8 or 10 years in where I was looking back through old bits, and I thought what made my comedy strong was my attention to the details, the crafting of the jokes. I like the jokes themselves. I thought that was the most important thing, and my ability to make jokes about kind of minute subjects or go deep in on something that wasn't often talked about. And when I listened back to the jokes, I realized that wasn't the part that people liked. The part that people liked was me failing, me coming up short and losing.
Hmm.
And I kind of realized that almost all of my stories involve me losing. And I looked back and then I realized that that was a more verdant path to yeah. So there's kind of that having misconceptions about what people liked about my act, and then
Yeah.
having that kind of overturned by just looking. It was actually when I was going back through old clips and just editing all this stuff and putting it online, I realized what was working for me was that.